Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are slowing down with some art, so grab a drink and let's begin. For the next 25 days, I'm committing to paint a tiny piece of Christmas joy every single day. This video is a look at week 1. I wanted this challenge to feel gentle, doable, and fun. No pressure to create perfect art. Just one small illustration each day. For this challenge, I'm using Holbein traditional gouache. It's smooth, matte, and the colors stay vibrant even when they dry. As I started painting, I spent a little time just playing with colors. I tried 2 reds on my palette, one warm and one cool. On their own, they are both beautiful. But when I mixed them together, the red felt richer and more alive. It's still very much a Christmas red, just a little more balanced and vibrant. Moments like these are my favorite part of painting, slowing down, testing, and letting the color guide the mood of the piece. I did the same for the green, mixing one warm green with a cooler green and then adding just a tiny touch of warm yellow. That little bit of yellow softens the greens and makes it feel more festive and natural instead of too sharp or too flat. For brushes, I use several brushes, but I actually rely on just this one, size 4 Holbein round. From filling medium areas to layering details. I do have smaller brushes on standby for tiny corners or clips edges. But honestly, the size 4 Holbein is like the hero of this challenge. It keeps the process fast and the shape simple. I'm also using Holbein colored pencils. They add such nice texture on top of the gouache, especially on hot press paper. I love using them for knitted details and sharp edges. Like the gouache, for the colored pencils, I'm mainly using the Christmas theme color, red, green, and a bit of burnt umber and sepia. For paper, I'm using hot press block. This type of paper works beautifully with gouache. I also keep a small bottle of Holbein masking fluid nearby, though I don't always use it. So those are the tools I'll be using for this challenge. Nothing complicated, just a small, familiar set that I'll be working with throughout the 25 days. One thing I learned is that I need prompts. Clear and simple ones. Prompts remove the daily decision making, so I can focus on just drawing, no overthinking. I kept the prompts small and festive. Santa hat, candy cane, presents, things that can be finished in just one sitting. The goal is consistency, not perfection. Day 1 was baubles. Just simple round shapes, but such a fun way to ease into the challenge. I kept them classic with red and green, which immediately gives that Christmas feeling without needing many details. I started by laying down the base color first, and once they dried, I went back with the main color. Even though they're just circles, the little touches, a brighter edge here, a soft shadow there, really help them pop. It felt like a gentle warm-up to get into the festive mood. Day 2 is candy cane. The candy cane was all about clean lines. I started by laying down the shadow color first, then built up the main red on top. For the shadows, I used a touch of green, the complementary to the color of red, which helps create depth without making the shadows look dull. Since gouache can sometimes feel streaky, I took my time and painted the stripes slowly and carefully. Small drawings like this are such good reminders that practice and patience really do go hand in hand. Day 3. This prompt made me smile, a sock full of presents. I wanted the colors to feel cheerful, so I layered red, greens, and a bit of yellow. And I spent a little time refining the details, the patterns and small decorations on the stockings, to bring out that cheerful, festive feeling. Day 4 was holly leaves and berries, such a classic Christmas motif. What I enjoyed most was layering the greens. Holly leaves have that slightly glossy look, so I started with a lighter base and slowly deepened the edges. The shape looks simple, but getting the points to feel natural took a bit of patience. And the berries, always satisfying. This piece reminded me how small details can create a really festive mood. Day 5 was a gingerbread man, one of my favorite Christmas icons. I started by laying down a warm cookie brown with a slightly toasty look. The fun part was adding the icing, the little wavy edges, the smile, the tiny buttons. Even though it's a simple shape, the texture makes it feel lively and charming. I love how a few white lines can instantly turn a flat silhouette into a cheerful little gingerbread character. Day 6 was all about Santa hats, and I ended up drawing 5 of them, each with a tiny twist. I kept the shapes really simple, but played with the different angles, curves, and the pom-pom sizes just to make them feel more fun. This is a small prompt, but repeating the same subject in variations is actually really relaxing. It takes the pressure off and lets you enjoy the rhythm of painting. Red is always a satisfying color to paint, especially for Christmas. To balance the red color, I added small touches of brown and green in the details. They help ground the red and keep the overall look festive without feeling too loud. Day 7 was a Christmas tree, another classic that feels instantly festive. I started with a simple triangular shape and then layered different greens to create depth. Then I added tiny decorations, just enough to make it cheerful without overwhelming the shape. So here is week 1, 7 tiny Christmas illustrations. It feels good to complete even a small series. And honestly, showing up every day has made me excited for the next set of prompts. Thanks for creating with me today. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, subscribe or say hello in the comments. It really helps my channel grow, and I'll see you in the next one.